Now, about this thing. Now, you've probably seen this in the other video, and I actually wasn't too 100% sure what it was. All I knew is that it was something that I made from a crystal, and it looked pretty. But when I realised what it was, it's actually a cryopod holder. So basically, it holds multiple cryopods, about 72 in total, which is a lot for one pod. And what these do? These are like Pokeballs. You actually can put your tame dinosaur inside of them and then let out any time you want. But be warned, when letting them out, make sure to pay attention to the cooldown meter. Because if you let them out and then you put them back in and then let them out again, it's going to give them hibernation sickness. I mean, actually, I can demonstrate to you with the monkey. Don't worry, I'm not going to do you monkey hibernation sickness, but I'll show you what the cooldown is, because not everybody knows what the cooldown is, but there are some who does. Now, this is the device. Now, you may notice there's a DNA thing on top of it. At the moment, this game is a little bit laggy because the whole world's loading in, and plus, it's a little bit more building works that's been added into it, so it's going to take a while for it to all settle in, so that's why it's been a bit laggy. But anyway, you may notice there's a DNA thing on the actual cryopod. That's because there's something inside it. If it's got no DNA thing, then that means it's empty. Now, what you want to do is that you just basically push your left mouse button, or whatever it is you use, and that's how you deploy your tamed creature. Now, they come with no food and that, so you will have to give it fresh food and such, which I have. But you may notice in the corner there's a timer thing going down. It says 270 odds going down 60 odd and that. That's the cooldown time. If you put them back in before that cooldown time, I wanted to feed you, monkey, not put you on my shoulder. But anyway, if you put them in this thing before the cooldown time, then you're going to cause them to have hibernation sickness. And now I can't put this monkey back in, so how do I get you off? Nope. Bear with me a moment. Where's my monkey? And how do I get you off? I was meant to push it back in the cryopod thing. How the hell am I supposed to feed you, monkey? Is it F? Maybe G. Nope. Okay. Looks like he's on my shoulder. She's on my shoulder now. Charming, she's shaved. But yeah, basically it just holds one of your tame pets, and like I said, that's the cooldown time. If you do use the device again on your tame creature, it will cause them to go into a hibernation sickness when you let them out the second time. So bear that in mind. Now, I'm not going to demonstrate it because I don't want to risk that, because it takes a long while to wake them up. And let's just say I accidentally did that with my two direwolves, and yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight. So, but don't worry, I took care of it. I took care of them. But anyway, I'm going to carry one of these devices on me, and I'm going to go onwards with the show without me yakking on and making any more mistakes. If you're wondering, yes, I did put Danny's body in this room because she was outside. Here's another little story. She was outside. As you may remember from the other video, when I was sorting out the Rex's egg, she was out here, and what happened was there was some big dinosaurs attacking my other dinosaurs. Hence why I put some more turrets here and such to keep them away. And it was not your friendly dinosaurs at all. They were like your aggressive ones, and I don't know why there was like a random Carno here, and it just came in. All I can say is thank goodness that the Rex's pen was open, because Rexy came out, she chomped it down before he could actually kill Dina. And yeah, I wish I had recorded that, because that was actually pretty awesome how she just come out of nowhere. There were some other aggressive dinosaurs as well. Now, I'm not sure if any more will show up on that, but fingers crossed that they should not. If so, then these things are going to take care of it. Oop. How much are you powered by? Turrets. Got about 11 out of 100 powered up, so... And it's got plenty of bullets. It's lagging like anything. What it is the whole thing still loading still. But once I get away from this area, it will start to ease up and such. Well, once it's finished all loading in. But anyway, let's get on with the show. But yeah, that's why I had to move her body in there to save her body getting chommed up. Even though she could easily just start again and all, and I'll give her all the heavy gear, but that would be irresponsible of me. But speaking of being irresponsible, how much have I got on this thing? Yeah, do you reckon that would last me? Don't answer that. Open the freaking door. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna need to get more memory for this baby. It is really... stop lagging. Work with me, damn it. I know, you're loading in the terrain. But just work with me. Right. Yes, I'm talking to my computer. And I fell off the stairs. What am I? 4 again? Yes, when I was 4 years old, I did fell from the stairs, and I did it quite a few times. I'm surprised I didn't actually break my neck after doing that, but hey ho. Ah, Storm, just the bird I want to ride. Now, oh yeah, you can't go in reverse, so let's try and get you. Oh, right, let's fly and head over to the red section. Like the way the red beacon is. There you go, things are starting to calm down now. But yeah, a little story about Storm here. Now, when I was actually first going to the snow area, when I actually went there, I did actually obviously didn't take this road, but I took the other road, which was like the beach way and such, and I made my way over to the cold area. And when I saw this Octavius, I'm doing it again. Ardentavius, I immediately just thought, you know what, I'm going to use this because I'm going to need it to get back and such, because sod walking, right? And basically, after when I tamed him and such like that, yes, it was a pain in the butt to tame, because isn't most Ardentavius is a royal pain to tame. They're Menrexes, but yeah, as I tamed him and all that, he actually been a big help. Like I said in one of my videos, he actually saved my bacon quite a few times. Especially in the cold area when I got attacked by the wild creatures there and such. And I remember it wasn't direwolves that attacked me, it was actually those pig things. I can't remember the name of it, but they were most annoying. Those were the ones that attacked me. Yes, I got attacked by direwolves, but they weren't as bad as those like pig looking things. I can't say the name of them, can't remember the name of them. But yeah. Actually, where's the red tower? That must be it. Ah, there it is. Now, I use the towers as a beacon, as a way to guide me to different locations. It's one of my little tricks that I use, really. I think a lot of people use this trick as well, so I'm not the only one. Now, I'm going to land this bird down to get some resting, but I've got to be very cautious because... Well, actually, what am I worried about? Storm is about 100 odd. Oh, I've got nothing to fear. But still, even at the level I'm at now, it's still, you know, best to look after him. And best to de-weight you. And also the good thing about him, he can actually yeah, well, with most Ardentavius, like I said in the previous video, you can actually get them to, well, you can actually craft on their backs and such like that. So yeah, they are a very handy bird and such. Let's have to wait. Melee. We go with more stamina? Yes. 109, not bad, laddie. Not bad. Oh, don't worry, we've been leveling up the other Ardentaviuses and such, but the reason why I chose Storm to ride on is because he's the one that was involved when I actually originally got to the winter area, and he was pretty much there most of the time, even when I built up the winter house. I will show that as I go around. It may take me a while to get here. Get to where I want to get to, but best assured, we will get there. And yes, I did build up into his stamina and weight so he can carry more and fly more faster. I also increased his melee damage and his life. Now, Arctaviuses do have a lot of life and they do have good melees, but they're also got good, I think it's a healing buff that they use. I can't remember what that green thing is that it is. But it's like a green healing thing that they use, and it's kind of like heals them, which is actually very handy. Have you noticed that my stam is it's going down? Yes, but it's not going down as quick as it would do if they were like, say, for example, all level 1. So I was lucky to actually get him at the level that he was, and it would explain why it was a bit of a so-and-so to get, because his level was pretty high at the time. But if they were like a level 1 or 2s, then it would be a little bit more easy. I'm assuming it goes by the levels, because I think... Also, speaking of tranquilizing things, I was also right about the arrows being a lot more stronger compared to the dart gun. Yes, the dart gun is a lot more accurate, but the arrows do have more of an effect. Strange how primitive stuff has more of an effect, but then again, it's pretty much like that with most primitive medicines and that, because if you notice in modern day now, even today's standards, you find that the most effective medicine is pretty much the primitive medicines. They tend to be a lot more effective and such. So something we could learn from our old roots and such, or even from the people that even use those old primitive medicines. And can we really call those primitive medicines primitive? Because, you know, if they have more of effect and such, then that's saying something. And all I can say is, where's the dinosaurs? Where's the dinosaurs? It's too quiet. Oh, come on, I didn't cause a mass extinction now. I'm not that bad. Yeah, that's the red one. I keep thinking you have to hold Charming Storm. I keep thinking that you have to hold spacebar to fly up, but it's not. You just basically point up and it flies up. It's because I've been playing games where it involves that and such. Oh. Did you see that reflection thing? Yeah. Yeah, doesn't matter what graphics card you got and such, it's going to do that every so often. It's one of the things, but then again, it could be just due to the fact I ain't got much memory, but Ark is very demanding when it comes to graphics, but it has its reasons, because you're talking about a big game that you can actually host and such. And I'll definitely say it's nice that you can actually host, you know, your own game with it and such. It's actually quite nice. And it's nice that you can host your own server. That's what I was looking for. Right, so we've got the Vital now. The house should be around here somewhere. Also, another thing, I forgot to mention about the cryopods. They have a 29-day charge on them, or 30-day charge on them, whichever you like. Now, that's in-game days, not real-life days, I'm assuming. This is me assuming. I am not 100% sure. If that's real days, then that's good enough for me. Maybe I should have took more than one with me. Ah, heck, doesn't matter. I'm not here to tame dinosaurs, I'm here to just show progress. But yeah, if you ever do plan to travel, please by all means make sure to get a flying creature to actually fly you from point A to point B, because it's so much easier seeing it from a bird's eye view. No pun intended. Because it does make things a whole lot more simplified for you. Okay, so where's the... That's the red tower. Where's the desert part? Ah, there's the mountain I'm looking for. So it must be past these trees then. God, that sun's really gleaming. Maybe I should actually turn that down. Ah, what the heck. One of the challenges I like. Oh, going down. I forgot about storm stamina. Right, it's there, missed. Now, how do I get my monkey to... How do I feed my monkey? It's more to the point. Well, at least I see one of the dinosaurs here. Flying about. No, that's cool. I like the noises that they make when they take off. They make that little squawk noise. Gives it a lot of character. I know people will say to me, maybe you should ride a pterodactyl. They're actually a lot more faster and such. True. It's very true. But the one riding the Argentate is... Now, where? Oh, there's the mountain there. Okay, I recall seeing a mountain. Now, where's the desert part? I better go up higher. Ah, yes, there we are. That's the desert part I was looking for. Well, it's not exactly a desert. It's more of a dried up area. We have a little water source. If I got this right, it should be somewhere down there. Because I remember it facing a mountain. Hello, what's this? Yeah, would you look at that? That looks to me like... Is that a... Oh, that's a alpha. Yeah, it's an alpha raptor by the looks of it. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure if I should take that on to get the claws of it. Yes, I found out what the claws and the claw of the Ardentates are for and such. They actually use for summoning up the bosses and such. So that was something I was told and taken note of. Now, do not tell me I've got myself lost. I should have brought a fur coat with me. Well, there's one at the base, fortunately. Wait, it's not here. Going up high so I can get a good... Ah! There we are. I knew it wasn't far from the cold area. I recognise a little pond-like thing there. That's what I was looking for. And I think I see it. I say I think. It might be just a rock though. Yeah, it's just a rock. But I am close to it because I recognise the pond area. So There's got to be a place there. Just gonna probably load in. Now I've got to be careful not to get myself too cold. Now people say use a wolf, go on a wolf. That usually helps. Just keep warm and such, which I humbly agree. Well, more than humbly agree, I absolutely agree. Now, am I... See, even my monkey's impatient. It's like, come on, hurry up, are we there yet? Come on, this is the place, this better be, because otherwise I'm going to scream my head off. Yes, it is. I was holding my breath there. See, I knew I'd find it eventually. You may notice I've done something similar with the Rex pen here. Now, I'm going to land this big bird. It's getting dark now. Actually, it might be best that it's dark. Because then that way I can actually use the lights as beacon. Yes, I've got a saber tooth. You're fine with food. Now, these Rexes are the ones that me and Danny caught. Now, you may remember Candy and Onyx. Onyx was the first one we caught around here. Candy was another we caught. Unintentionally, we was actually meant to catch a Grimlock here, but we ended up capturing Onyx and Candy. No, sorry, my bad. We ended up capturing Candy as well, which was actually a good thing because now we got altogether 8 Rexes. Yes, 2 of them are in cryo. And as you can see, that's my Tech Rex. Well, our Tech Rex, should I say, because Danny's the ones that actually runs it. Yes, this place isn't perfect like the other place, but still, it's just as good. It's not wired up, there's no electricity yet, so I'm still working on that part as I go along. But I can assure you that, yes, I made an entrance there so we can enter the power area. Because this is where all the, this is where the power supply is. And I'm going to plan to wire it all out so we get some lights here and here. And even inside the house. And what I plan to do is to turn this place into some sort of, I don't know, maybe a lab or something? I'll see what our imaginations come up with. But, yeah, I'll talk with Danny on that one, see what she thinks, because I want her to be more involved in it there. But the big reason why I built this pen up was for a very, very, very good reason, because I was thinking to myself, if dinosaurs were willing to attack my other dinosaurs at main base, imagine what they would do to our Rexes here and such like that. So I thought, you know what, I'll do what is right to protect the Rexes and such. Luckily, Tomcat, he's pretty much alright and such, because he's much more fast than that. And I know that the Rexes are a lot more stronger and such, but that's a bit better. But however, I just want to make sure we don't lose any Rexes. Yeah, I windowed up the place as well to keep the heat in. Torches are still burning, surprisingly, which is amazingly. Yes, I set up a fabricator here, which actually you've probably seen from the other video. I set up a few other things. No, wait a minute. No, you didn't see from the other video. Yeah, because basically I set up a fabricator here. And it was the thing that I used to actually help me build up the electric generator and such. Have I got fuel in this thing? I must have burnt out all the fuel. Wait, I'm pretty sure there was some fuel. Wait, is that a boat in there? An A. Oh. Oh yes, I built another one of them as well, because I thought, why not have one for here? Yeah, yes, I had to find a crystal, give it supplies and such, and then go back and forward. And building about 13 of these and that took a while as well. Even though, yes, I had a lot of supplies for me and such, but it's just like going back and forward to the crystals and such. wooden raft, obviously in case Danny needs to use it to travel and such, or wants me to travel. Yes, I built 20 of these just in case we need them and such. So I've always got plenty of supplies for here, so it helps her out as well. Also, I want to try and help her out on the server a bit more, just to add a bit more to it and such. I could have sworn I put some fuel somewhere. Just can't think where. Oh yeah, I was supposed to check on the Rex's food. Hold the phone. Alright, let's get... Now that I've got actually my light on, I can actually get a good closer look at them. Open. Right. Let's have a look at you, Grimlock. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, I wanted to get him because he was a Tech Rex and he looked absolutely cool. And he still does. Whoops. Now let's go and check. Yep, your meat's fine. So, it's just Candy and Onyx then. I'm pretty sure Onyx's meat is fine, but I'll check to be safe. Yeah, I let Danny handle these Rexes and such because she knows what she's doing. In case you wonder who Danny is, that's also known as Jade Diamond and Sonia Tyler. She goes by those two names. So if any of you go, oh, who's Danny? We don't know who Danny is. We know Jade Diamond and Sonia Tyler, but we don't know Danny. Yeah, that's what I usually call her because that's me. But anyway. Hey, easy. I should have called that thing Battle Cap, but he's not green enough. Where did I put the fur coats? So if I'm going over there to that winter part, I'm going to need a fur coat because otherwise I'm going to freeze to death. Please tell me I'll put one away at least. Did I put one here? There's the crystals. It's not in here. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm all about risk taking. So, let's see. If my calculations are right, I could pass that mountain. It should be on the other side. So we'll go at an angle. I'll keep on top of Storm's back. I may end up being freezing. If my life starts to go down, then I'm going to make a beeline out of here.